How about Pro Stock? Let's take you back to Session 1.
Erica Enders, Roger Brogdon. Erica on the right side of your screen. Watch Roger. He's going to have some problems early in the run, but Erica Enders makes a very nice pass. She goes down that racetrack to a 661 at 208 miles per hour to put her in the #1 position for now.
Greg Stanfield and Alan Johnson. Alan Johnson, who was the #1 at Denver 1 week ago, failed to stay the win, but here he lays down a huge 6:57, and he goes #1.
Next up is Jason Line and Ron Krischer. Watch Jason Line, 2 runs in a row. He does not get down the track. That Summit Pontiac is really struggling. But Ron Krischer goes through the traps. 660 elapsed time, 209 miles per hour, good enough for #2.
And that brings up Ronnie Humphrey and Larry Morgan. Keep an eye on Larry Morgan. He carries the front end, finally sets it down, runs a 6:57 to show he's serious about this. He's #2.
Great run by the Ford. And next up, Alan Johnson, Erica Enders once again. This was just a great side-by-side run as both cars locked together all the way to the stripe. But Alan Johnson gets there first, a 6:54, 210 for the #1 spot. Erica Enders in the #2 right behind with a 6:55.
In Session 3, Greg Anderson, who swept the swing in 2004, and Mike Edwards, who won at Denver and would like to be the second Pro Stock driver to sweep the swing. For Anderson, it's a 6:55. He goes #2. Edwards, 6:56 with a 9, and that's good enough for #5.
Once again, it's Erica Enders and Alan Johnson. These two have been battling through qualifying thus far. And I'll tell you what, it was another battle in the final pair down the racetrack. But it is Alan Johnson, track record elapsed time and speed, 6:53 at 211 miles per hour. Erica Enders not too far behind with a 6:56.
So there are the Pro Stock standings. Alan Johnson, #1 once again, followed by Greg Anderson and Erica Enders. Don't forget the little points for first, second, and third in each session. Larry Morgan rounds out the top 8.
See the bottom 8, Vincent Nobile, Warren Johnson, #9 and 10. V Gaines on the bump with a subpar 11:09 in the Dodge after qualifying second in Denver last week.